Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, a team spine so often starts with Manuel Neuer. The moniker of sweeper keeper often hides another strength of his, which is his distribution, one that always puts his teammates on a positive footing.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Lizarazu, Mateus, serves up a cross. Best.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now, can they get him away? He's best! And Neuer pulls off a sensational save! Victoria with the corner, there first. Oh, what a climb! Tunisia have the chance to go the other way. Lizarazu. Great vision. It's a promising position. Oh, that was vital. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Cole! That's good running with the ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Lizarazu, a true great in every sense of the word. Good play on the left-hand side here. That is good alertness. Still goalless. Victoria finding their passes. And it's Roberto Carlos. Rodri. Now Cruyff. At best. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, delightful ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Rodri. Oh, that's a fine interception. Adriano. Mateus. Lizarazu. Can he get it through? And that's been won straight back. Lizarazu, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Cafu. Lizarazu. Can he get on the end of this? Figo. He's tried one! That carried quite a threat.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, it's been flattened. Haaland! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Tries a measured ball. That's the keeper's ball. Vieira. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Lizarazu. Threads one in. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Good ball over the top. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Cafu. Vigo is onto this. Cruyff. And here's the chance to counter. Looking for options for movement. And Cruyff! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Hello everybody.
Reflections on the first half.
Victoria, they probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Substitution for Tunisia, number 10, Figo. Coming
Here
on
we
the
go
field
again then.
is number 9.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Adriano. Van Dijk. Lizarazu. Tries to pass it through. Seedorf. Passes short and sharp. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great ball, and he's in here. Bullet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cafu. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Brilliantly cut out. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that is a little undercooked. O'Shea. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Cafu. Cafu. Cole. And it's Hullet. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Tunisia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Cruyff! No one quite like him! A finish of true class! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for.
The goal scorer.
That was beautiful.
After 67
Something close to
minutes.
genius.
Look, there's an awful lot that can go wrong from that range. How good was that?
A 1-0 lead established.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Knocks it into space. Haaland!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
It's Adriano! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. He's there to head it! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Substitution for Tunisia. Number 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 18. Andy Cole.
And that has put paid to that.
Mateus. Coming on the field, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Insigne. Oh, this is a
Number
very good
21,
run.
Robert Lewandowski.
Nicely weighted
Messi.
ball.
Substitution.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And it's Rodri. Spread out to the left. Roberto Carlos delivers.
Vitoria surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
Messi. Messi! Terrific save by Abbiati. And that is expertly dealt with. Cafu. Pullet. Baresi gets good distance on it. Vitoria leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. He's having a shot! And that could have brought them level.
Oh, what a chance. It looked to me like he just changed his mind at the last second there.
Corner number 2 then. Harmlessly behind. And it's Rodri. Messi. Lizarazu. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for the run.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Vitoria close now to seeing this one through to the end.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And now the breakaway. Beckham. Lorenzo Insigne. Great chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Tunisia, number 3.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Coming on to replace him is
Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Looking to play him in. Cristiano Ronaldo caresses it through. This could be their final throw of the dice. All hands on deck for this one. Chance! Really well taken goal. They have stolen level at the last. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Kylian Mbappe.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that's that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best.
And the shot! That has not worked out as planned.
Cruyff really would relish another crack at that same challenge, I suspect.
Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, easy pickings there. Carvajal, pass somewhat off target. Roberto Carlos. Rodri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice... And Cruyff! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
And we have our very first corner.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 87.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Baresi. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Well spotted.
Davids. Oh, good take in a good area. Victoria replying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
And it's Messi. Threads one in. Insigne will not want to lose out here, not against this. He's tried one! Oh, how good is he? That is a gem! An absolute gem! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now it's Cruyff. Now, can they get him away? Tries to pass it through. Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Well, it seems as if he's just...
And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! He's missed, but not by that far. O'Shea getting this one clear. Robertson. Back when it goes. Tries a shot! They've scored! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Villarreal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. He's shifted it to the flank. Looking for options for movement. Here it is, crossed in. Robertson is there, and he can get that clear.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, that's clever. Mane! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Pass is coming off in quick succession here, and it's made its way to him. And they're back on the ball again. He's played it back. And this is Neymar. And a chance! Neymar! What about that one? A finish of true class. And the comeback is complete. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Villarreal go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Carvajal is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And it's Davids. And here's Cruyff. It's run loose here. Rodri. Right. And Cruyff! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. Oh, he's been caught napping. Elects to cross.
Well played and well cleared.
Chance here to counter. And he's intervened well there. Cruyff. And it's Messi. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Seedorf has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
Dunk is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. No, that's been intercepted. Lorenzo Insigne. And this is Cruyff. Now it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's worked it through. A cracking ball. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable, and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And the action is back on the way.
Victoria really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Roberto Carlos. And that's a good ball. Cruyff! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Endrick. Out to the right. Olise is wide and looking to get onto this. Davids. Now it's Roberto Carlos.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Turns and goes back. Dunk gets it away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, it's played into the area. That is ended up in no man's land. So, can they find a way to turn around this deficit? And he was alert to it. And it's Neves. Rijkaard. Endrick takes a shot! He scored! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Victoria perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's Endrick. Roberto Carlos. Baresi. Mane. Mane. Davids. Davids is fouled. And that's going to be a booking. Baresi. Endrick looks to get on the end of this. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Baresi gets rid without sophistication. Pinged towards the front line. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Davids. Played out to the right. Beckham with the... He's got tall. Firm header just off target.
He did so well there. It's just a shame about the accuracy.
Robertson, who's set up one goal so far. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Endrick really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Rijkaard! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He has found the way through. That's a cute ball. Spread neatly. And he knocks it clear. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Endrick, played out to the left flank. That's a good ball out wide. Can he get it through? Cross into the box, climbs up big! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Victoria really need to convert one of these chances now. This service is good, but the finishing is pretty wasteful.
Robertson. It'll be a throw-in. Collar. Great ball, and a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Rijkaard.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Endrick.
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
The less said about that pass, the better. Baresi. Just 5 minutes left. It's a promising position. Victoria with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. De Gea gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. That's beautifully weighted.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Time added on 4 minutes. Looking to play him in. Hangs one in. Oh no, this does not look good. Defending of the desperate variety.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nicely shaped ball. No luck with that dink over the top. And that's it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Any reflections on... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello,
The fans have pulled out all the
today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game, but he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Del Piero showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Vittoria clearly should have gone for the...
It's Nedved! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Looking for options for movement. Nedved, and the finish! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Always onto this. Vieira is there, and he can get that clear.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Roberto Carlos goes short. Hangs in a Cruyff! And now they can spring out of defence.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Ibrahimovic. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Showing great feet there. And it's Cruyff. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Vittoria have their second corner now. Roberto Carlos. Oh, well played, well played. And this is it's Ibrahimovic! And he thumps it clear. Oh, cracking ball. Ibrahimovic! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. He's got tall. No, not the best of headers. Threads one in. O'Shea spots it and intercepts. Ibrahimovic. Vittoria are behind here despite their domination of possession. 30 minutes gone. Probing pass. It's played through for him. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Del Piero. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He's in a great position here. Seedorf. Davids could move up a gear here. Played into space. Floated through. Nedved. He's had it taken off him. Seedorf. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. And it's Davids. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Davids is alert to the possibilities. And Cruyff! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Cruyff clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Now it's Roberto Carlos. In once more. And that has been cleared. And the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Good read, needed to be. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Roberto Carlos is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And he cuts out the supply. Played out to the left flank. Roberto Carlos. Oh, nice touch. Now it's crossed into the middle. Beckenbauer getting this one clear. O'Shea. Can he get on the end of this? Roberto Carlos gets into a good position. "60 minutes played. Played out wide. Cruyff. Roberto Carlos.
Victoria really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again. Chance! Oh, he's in for the pieces! No mistake! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Beckenbauer. Tonali conjures time and space where few can. And this is Nedved. Oh, that's well spotted. Seedorf. Davids. Vittoria are looking to break at pace. Vittoria disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Davids. And now the breakaway. And he's been shifted off it. He's a sharp little ball here. And the shot! Just cruising!